So at some point, Mr. Govan asked you if you wanted to make some extra money.
Make some money.
And how were you supposed to make extra money?
Well, he told me that, you know, it was a little bounty on a couple Paperroute head.
Okay, I ain't understand nothing you said.
It was a hit on, it was a hit at the time on a couple guys in Paperroute head, on Paperroute head or whatever.
Okay, and what were some of those individuals' names, if you can recall?
Paperroute Woo, Young Dolph. I don't know all the names because I ain't know exactly who they were.
At what point did he mention the actual bounties, as you say?
One night leaving getting some pills, he mentioned the prices on, you know, Woo had 50 on his head, Young Dolph had 100 on his head, somebody had 5 on their head, 10 on their head. He mentioned the prices too.
So it was almost like a catalog. This
Yeah,
person costs this much.
Yeah,
this person
was telling
costs
us
this much.
who had the money on their head, who had the most money on their head,
And who had the
prices.
most? Who had
Young
the
Dolph
most?
had the most money on his head.
And he had 100,000.
100,000 on his head.
And when you say his head,
I mean, if you kill Young Dolph, you get $100,000.
okay. At some point, you will testify that about the shooting of Young Dolph. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Prior to that, were you involved in any other shootings?
Well, one day, Mr. Govan had provided me with a gun, and he told us that Paperroute Woo was at home one day. So as we approached the house, with me, Bobby, Justin, and another guy, I don't know the other guy's name, Bobby dropped me off. I get out walking on foot. Paperroute Woo was coming out the house, and he had his gun in his hand at the time, and I was walking up the street. And me and him had a shootout or whatever, and the gun he provided me had jammed up. So, you know, I had to duck and Bob and weed, and Bobby had got to me. We got in the car and went back to his house and reported what had happened to him. And he was glad I ain't get killed that day right there. But Bob was like, he wasn't messing with this stuff because he was believing what Justin them told him about we messed it up or whatever. And we didn't have our masks on and all that, so Bobby felt bad.
Was there an incident with Paperroute Woo that you're aware of prior to the incident where you were involved?
Nah, I don't know nothing else about no incident with Paperroute Woo. Just this shootout that I had with him, that's all I know about it. And he was saying that he was going.
Who was he?
Mr. Govan was saying he was going.
Let me stop you. All right. Did you call him Mr. Govan?
Nah, I called him Quick. I called him Quick. That's what I knew him.
That was your nickname?
Yeah, Quick.
Would you feel more comfortable calling him Quick?
Yeah, I called him Quick.
Okay.
Quick was saying that he was gonna give a Paperroute Woo mama or whatever to find out what they be about, you know, play up on the huddle, find out where, you know, Woo and them be is so we could reach out and touch them, find out where they is.
Was it just he was going to see where Woo was, or was there other Paperroute artists?
Any one of them, like Woo or anybody in Paperroute, he was gonna make sure that, you know, he could play because the mama liked him, so he was gonna try to play their father figure and, you know, find out where they at and make sure we could reach out and touch them.
So from when you met him in midsummer, the shooting with Paperroute Woo, how far from when you met him to when that shooting was?
I just can't recall, but it wasn't long after I met him though.
And was it a couple of days, couple of weeks?
I say a couple of weeks, probably about a month and a half or so. You know, I can't be specific about it. I ain't gonna lie like this. Were you all looking for specific Paperroute Empire artists? Yeah, we were looking for whoever we could find. So, you know, at the time on certain days or what, We doing whatever we can, you know what I'm saying?
In regards to the bounty, were there other conversations about the bounty on it?
Well, after that incident with Paperroute Woo or whatever, and the gun jammed up, like, I think probably the next day I pulled up over Quick House or whatever and buy some pills. And when I pulled up, it was a truck sitting in front of the house or whatever.
Okay, what kind of truck?
I can't remember. I ain't gonna lie.
Like a SUV truck or F-150 truck?
Like a SUV truck.
Okay.
But I pulled up and I got out and went inside. He was sitting up there with Jook. And he was like, here go a little C right here. Here go C right here. So Jook was like, hold up, man. We ain't doing no talking around these phones, you know, take these phones outside.
Who said that?
Jook.
Jook.
Before he got to talking, he was telling him, like, we ain't talking around no phone, take the phones outside.
Who was he telling to take the
He
phone?
was telling Quick that. Quick,
Okay.
take the phones outside.
And did Quit take y'all's phones outside?
Yeah, I gave him my phone. He set him outside on the trail or whatever. And came back in and was like, yeah, this little C right here, this was the one that, you know what I'm saying, shot your woo. And,
Hold on, you did a whole lot of whoop.
well, you know, basically saying, this the one that shot it, woo. And, this one of the ones that I got the, you know what I'm saying, that I got on the business too. And Jook basically like nodding his head like, y'all gonna get y'all money, y'all handle y'all business, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get y'all money.
What was the person you decided to describe as Quit? What was Quit saying?
He was just letting him know that, you know, I was one of the ones that he got on the business, that he had to put the work in or whatever.
Okay.
That he hired for the heat.
Because I'm gonna need you to slow that down. He the one that hired on the business to do what now?
To make one of these, get a hit, do the hit.
Oh.
Do the hit.
I'd like to pass you a photograph. Do you recognize the person in that photograph?
Yeah, it is Quick and Big Jook.
Okay. Your Honor, if we could have that photograph entered into evidence as the next number exhibit.